Hi everyone. Today we are going to make DVDs. So we're going to take an mp4, grab some stills, take some background music along with the stills, and put them into a program called DVD Styler to make a DVD. To start though, we need to grab stills. And I'm going to use this movie right here called home10.mp4. So before I start grabbing the stills, I'm going to create a folder to put them in. All the stills are going to drop into this folder called pictures, and because we're going to do multiple movies, we need to make folders so we don't get all these images confused and dropping into DVD menus that they don't belong to. So I've created this folder called Home 10 Screenshots, and you're going to name your folder the same as the movie you're working on. So each movie you do, you're going to have a folder for it. To create the folder, you go up here to File, New Folder. Once you create it, it'll drop inside the Pictures folder if you're looking at it like this, and then you can name it what you'd like. Alright, so I've already done that, so we're going to go and start to grab some stills. So I'm going to open up Home 10, and you can use the space bar to stop and start the movie. So I'm going to put it back to the beginning, and I'm going to start grabbing some stills. Right there, I just stopped it with the space bar, and I'm going to go to Edit, Take Screenshot. So that screenshot just dropped into my Pictures folder.
It's recording you. Okay, I'm recording.
And I stopped again there, and I'm going to take a screenshot.
You.
Hey, let me do it.
I'm recording you, Carl.
And right there, we got another one. I'm going to take a screenshot, and I'm just using the space bar to stop and start. Alright, so I got those three images. I've got others in that folder I already created, so to save us some time. I'm going to go back to the pictures. You can see that these three pictures that I took stills of are now inside the pictures folder, and what I would do after I'm going to take up to 10, or take at least 10, maybe 15 pictures, and you're going to drop them into the folder that you created. I'm not going to use these because I've already got them because I already have them grabbed. Okay, so if you take a look inside my folder, here's all the pictures I've got. I need one more thing, and I want that to be a background. So I'm going to go back to Pictures here, and I put Wallpaper in a folder, which is also inside your Pictures folder. And I'm going to use one of them inside my Home folder so that I can put the words for the movie in front of it. So here are some options. You can add more to your folder if you'd like. I will credit Raul for these because she grabbed some of them. I'm going to use this one. So what I'll do is right click, and I'm going to copy to, and the folder I want to copy to is the one that I've named and stored in my screenshots. So Home 10 Screenshot. So I'm going to select that, and now it's copied this image and put it into my Home 10 folder. The reason we copy it and put it in there is because if I drag it from Wallpaper to Home, it's not going to be there for the next movie you do. So there it is, right down there. Okay, so I got my folder all set up. I'm going to close this for now. I'm going to go over to Collage, my PhotoCollage program, open it because I can now make my collage. Alright, there's the program. And first thing I'm going to do is change this output size to the NTSC format, which is going to be 720 by 480. It needs to be 720 by 480 to fit a TV screen. So I'm going to click OK. Once I've gotten that done, I'm going to add my images. So now I will find my folder in Pictures, so Home 10 Screenshots. It's got that selected, so I click OK. And now I'm going to highlight all of them, and I'm going to click OK, and it will import them into the PhotoCollage program. So right now I'm going to make this bigger so we can get a better view of it, and I'm going to regenerate. Okay, one thing that I noticed as soon as I did this is that these kids don't belong in this movie. Somehow they got in there from a different movie, which is what I'm trying to avoid by making that folder, so I'm going to delete that. Alright, so these look, I like kind of how this looks. I would like this a little bit higher, but maybe I'll just leave it. Looks pretty good. I'm going to. If I wanted to have another version, I could click up here on regenerate, and it moves all those pictures around for me. And if you liked the one you had prior, you can just go like this and go back. I like this one, so I'm going to keep it. So I'm going to save the poster, and I'm going to call it home10.jpg, and I'm going to click OK. I don't know where it's saved. I should have paid attention to that. I think it's in the home folder, which is okay. So I've saved it. I'm going to close that. We'll find it later. And now I'm going to go to my DVD Styler, and I'm going to create a new project. It's going to be a DVD, but we're going to call it Home 10, and it's NTSC, which is North American, and PAL is Europe. It's a 4:3 ratio, which is correct, so we'll leave that, and everything else is good. So I'm clicking OK. We're going to change this title to Home 10, and this is going to be fine. We'll just use this to begin with, and we're going to change it anyway because we're going to add our menu. So I'm going to click OK, and you see down here we've got menu 1 and menu 2. We're going to go right click on menu 2. It's not working for some reason here. Right click, and I'm going to delete it. Yes. And then I just have this menu left, which is all I want. I'm going to right click on that, and I'm going to go to properties. Now this is the background. It says easy blue. We're going to change that to the collage that we made. So I'm going to find it by clicking on here, and I believe it's in Pathways 6, which is my home folder. It's right there, Home 10 JPEG. So I'm going to open that. And then I'm going to add some music. And if you look in your music folder, and I'm going to back up just to show you this. You can see this says audio, and we're going to put a music track in here. So to find it, we click on here. We're going to go into music, and then there's a production music mp3s, and I've listened to all these. I kind of like Dirty Jeans, so I'm going to put that one in. You can't see me, but I'm clicking the word open, so now you can see Dirty Jeans is in there, and that is all we need to do for this part of the menu. I'm going to click OK, and you can see there's our collage just popped in. That's great. I'm going to take this, which says Home 10, the name of the movie, and I'm going to drop it right there because I kind of like that. This play all, I'm going to delete, and select title, I'm going to delete because that's for chapters. And instead I'm going to go grab a button. So I'm going to go onto the left side here and click a button, and I'm going to choose this menu button and drop it right in here. Now I don't want it to say menu, so I'm going to right click and call it, see if I can change the name. Yep, so right here it's menu. I'm going to change that to play. Click OK, and there it is. So it says play, and I'm going to drag that down a little further because I like it there, and I'm going to take this down a little further. Right there. Looks good. I like it. Now the only thing I have to do is add the movie. So if I go up here to plus and choose Home 10, click open, which I can't get that. Can't get this window to shrink any. I'm just going to click open, and you can see it's dropped my movie in here. So I'm ready to go. I got my menu right here. I put the background music in. Here's the movie, so we just will click here on burn, and the directory is fine. Just leave that as TMP. What we do want to do is change its name right here. It's going to be Home 10, and you want to leave .iso on there, home10.iso, it's going to be in the Documents folder. All we want to do is create the ISO image. We don't want to just generate or burn. We're just going to create the image for now, and we'll burn later. So I'm going to click Start, and we want to just overwrite. I had an old one in there, so we'll overwrite that, and now it's going to begin. So this can take a little time, particularly if you have a long movie. This was a short movie, so it won't take too long. But that is the extent of it. Once this is done, transcoding and setting up, we can burn the ISO image. Thanks for watching.